Understanding Pendulums, reality transurfing. What's up, guys? I'm here in Santa Cruz, Bolivia, and I gotta say, really pretty view from here. It's like apparently it's called the Miami of Bolivia, but Bolivia is definitely like the India of Latin America. However, what I was saying, how to detect pendulums, the master key to detect pendulums. I really feel like, for one, it's realizing what it is exactly that's taking your energy away, or what's giving you energy as well. It's like whenever you're trying to think of your business, how to automate your business, you may be looking for ways to cut corners, so have SOPs, have KPIs to hit, so that things can run smoother, things can run faster. A lot of that is like realizing the pendulums, the things that control you in your life. Because what a pendulum is just like a time clock. Okay, it's energy that's moving, and wherever that energy is moving is where our minds or our bodies, whatever our energy is focused on. So the reason why I wanted to make this video to explain to you how we can detect pendulums is because I feel like a lot of times I get caught up in things that don't really affect me, or that just kind of slow me down, or things that get me all excited for something that hasn't even happened yet. It's like, for example, a client's looking to move forward with a payment, however last minute they fall through, or another example of a pendulum would be the software that you're using working really good for a month, and then the next month it completely craps out on you. Like all this stuff, all these things that could take your energy, you just kind of got to look at it just very, very stoically. Like, think about it one day it could be good, the next day it couldn't. I'm grateful for what I have today, and tomorrow's a blessing as well if it's like that tomorrow. But in reality, the reason why I want to kind of reiterate what a pendulum is, because I feel like we're kind of forgetting in reality what pendulums are. It's like you see all these videos on Instagram, on YouTube about looks maxing. You see all this stuff about dating. You see all this stuff about making money. You see all this stuff about living your best life. But 20, 30 years ago, prior to cell phones being in everyone's hand, prior to everybody, the whole world being digitalized, the whole world knowing exactly what's going on, nobody really had much to compare themselves to. They have their people here in the city, they have their friends in their hometown that they can compare themselves to, but they couldn't really compare themselves to the best of the best within a Google search, right? And so that's kind of crazy to me. We're at such a frequency that we're always comparing ourselves. Even you think back to I don't know, Adam and Eve, their kids, Cain and Abel, they both compared themselves to each other. Who's the favorite? And Cain killed his brother for that, because Abel was the favorite, basically. And it's just kind of crazy to think all this stuff could happen. All this comparing. I know it's not a new thing, comparing, but I'm just saying that's it's something that is just so human to compare ourselves, to put up these boundaries of pendulums in our lives without even realizing why we're doing it, what we're doing it for, and if it's even benefiting us. That's why I kind of just wanted to make this video, for me, myself, to think about what pendulums are, but for you as well. If you get any value out of this video, amazing, great. I hope you do something with it, not just listen to me. But I myself just really been thinking about pendulums, and what's trying to take my energy, what's giving me energy. Pendulums can be anything in life. So it could be the news outlet, it could be a video game, it could be a church, it could be a certain style of fashion, it could be a certain lingo, a certain music, just things that give you energy and things that take energy from you. Because In life, I mean, we can't have anything that's just pure giving energy as well. It's also taking energy. You know, without a certain cause, there can't be a certain effect. But yeah, just really think about it. Like, it's just all these, like, you know, shit tests that life gives you to see if you're gonna react, to overreact to things, if you're gonna underreact to things. Like, you have to think that maybe me making this video in itself is an example of pendulums working. Like, you know, shoot, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm getting all worked up over something that I can't even control. Yeah, I mean, so that's why I'm just saying, like, you know, chill max, no gesture maxing, tiptoe max. You know, you guys got this. I'm kind of grateful for everyone that watches my videos, but you know, I would like some feedback. Let me know what you guys think about these videos. Should I keep doing them? Should I not? Am I annoying you? Maybe so. But yeah, it's kind of fun making these videos, guys. Peace. Bye.